Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are here for the first round of the NCW All-Stars 2019 tournament. I am your host, your general manager, your commentator for the evening, Neo Extreme. We are coming to you live from Tokyo, Japan, as we are kicking off the biggest tournament of the year. That's right, we have 28 of the biggest stars this year that are not currently champions in this tournament for a shot at immortality, a shot at the NCW World Heavyweight Championship in the main event of Chaos Mania 3. But those 28 elite stars, those 28 all-stars, have been split up into two blocks, 14 for Block A, 14 for Block B. This is going to be a 13-week tournament to find out who truly deserves to be in the main event of Chaos Mania 3. And we are kicking things off with a hardcore icon. David Cassidy was not in the tournament last year. This is his first time in the All-Stars tournament. Last year he was the undisputed champion at this time. And you know he would love to get to the main event of Chaos Mania 3 to become a 3-time world champion. And the reason why he's in this tournament, very simple. Former NCW six-man tag team champion, former live champion. That's just this year. And let's not forget about the two-time hardcore title and the undisputed titles. Not to mention, while being part of the Bounty Hunters, without a shadow of a doubt, had a lot of the best matches in his career in all of Season 3. But here comes a man who quickly came on the scene with a bang. We are talking about the Iron Man of NCW, Brendan Steele. And Brendan Steele, NCW Live Champion, NCW United States Champion. A great start to his career. And imagine if he could top both those things by becoming the 2019 All-Stars Champion and then going on the main event, the biggest show of the year, Chaos Mania 3, all in his rookie year. That would be incredible for Brendan Steele. But of course, he's kicking off the tournament against a top level opponent, someone who's been at the top of the mountain, David Cassidy. And this is how the point system works: 2 points for a win and 0 for a loss. Last year it was 3 points for a submission, but we aren't doing that one again, considering Loki Suzuki nearly main evented. But no. Pinfall or submission will be worth 2 points. Last year DQs were on, this year DQs are off. Last year there was a 20-minute time limit. This year, no time limits. We're going to see what they can do to walk out with the win, and here we go, kicking things off. David Cassidy and Brendan Steele in the middle of the ring. David Cassidy, quick kick followed up with a snap suplex attempt, but a knee to the forehead. Oh, and a flatliner takes down the hardcore icon. Brendan Steele has already beaten Tony Lee Williams in the past for the NCW Live Championship. Can he beat another member of the Bounty Hunters as he looks for a quick roll-up pin? That's not going to be enough to put away the former two-time undisputed champion. Oh, as David Cassidy runs him down with a lariat. Hold up, stomp to the arm. David Cassidy picks him back up. Massive forearm followed up with a fall-away slam. Who will get the first 2 points in this tournament? Who will pick up the very first win of the 2019 All-Stars tournament? As Brendan Steele hits the Meteora. And now, boot to the back of David Cassidy's head, just grinding the sole of his foot against the face, or against the head of David Cassidy, and nails the knee drop. Here he goes, looking to hook the head here. What's he got? Double leg takedown. And into the Muay Thai palm strikes. And look at that, transition straight into the armbar. These two men both involved in the NCW Invincible 8-pack live championship match. Both men came up on the losing end. That match did go to Ray Laguirre. And Ray Laguirre being a dominating champion ever since. Look at that leg sweep there by Brendan Steele. David Cassidy shoulder tackle knocks him down. Ooh, and followed up with the elbow drop. Cassidy now turns him over. Stomp to the arm. Here we go, European uppercut. Staggers Cassidy. Kick to the thigh. And now Irish whip into the corner. Here comes Brendan Steele. Big collision, however, with the top turnbuckle. And David Cassidy knocked him in with the European uppercut. Now going corner to corner. Massive lariat. Takes down the former United States champion as David Cassidy goes in for the cover. But only a 1 count. Brendan Steele back up. Got hit with that European uppercut. Oh, and a massive lariat there by David Cassidy knocked him down. But look how quickly Brendan Steele is getting back up. This tournament can change careers for the better. And there's a Cassidy boot. Oh, followed up with a knee to the lower back there. David Cassidy stomping the ground. But a little bit of a mistake there. Took a boot to the face, and Brendan Steele takes him over the top rope. And now back in the ring, Brendan Steele goes. David Cassidy able to avoid danger. Brendan Steele, what is he thinking here? Throws him out of the ring. David Cassidy was able to hang on. Brendan Steele thinking, oh my god, a deadlift Falcon Arrow. Over the top rope and to the ground. Will it be enough to put away the Hardcore Icon and scored the first 2 points of the All-Stars tournament? And no, David Cassidy just gets the shoulder up at the 2 count. There we go, went for a kick to the body, got caught. David Cassidy sends him crashing over the top rope to the floor. Bang him back a little. Now back to their feet. European uppercut knocks down Brendan Steele. He hooks ahead. What's he thinking? Oh, that's just going to be impact. What's up, Alex? You got a match later tonight. Ooh. Speaking of matches, this one getting a little brutal as Brendan Steele's head went into the ring apron, followed up with a stomp to the midsection courtesy of the Hardcore Icon. And now head locked. Oh, David Cassidy went for a strike, got countered with one of Brendan Steele's own. Kick to the body. The fireman's carry leg hit the stairs, but apparently not slowing down the Iron Man event. David Cassidy nailed a massive shot to the forehead. Another strike, knocking down Brendan Steele to one knee. And imagine going into the tournament, the first match of the tournament, and being injured. You would have to compete the rest of the tournament with the possibility of that injury worsening. Because for the next 3 months, every week you will be in action. There is no breaks in the All-Stars tournament, injuries or otherwise. And Brendan Steele, what is he thinking here? Turns David Cassidy around, shot to the back. Oh, this is not good. We've seen him use this in the past. He used it to become United States champion. The super power bomb off the top rope. But will it be enough to put away the hardcore icon? 1, 2, no. Brendan Steele thought that was a 2 count. I mean a 3 count. Well, that's a hardcore icon for you. Jacks the jaw there. Oh, and whipped back. Just grabbing that long hair of David Cassidy. And now Brendan Steele looking to build up more momentum here. Flip into the corner, counters, slips through the ropes. Oh, and a massive head kick there, staggers the former undisputed champion, but David Cassidy still catches him. T-bone suplex. And now David Cassidy stalking him, looking for his bread and butter. The move that's made him famous. Oh, there it is, that Cassidy crusher. That could be it. Rolls him over, looking for the 3, hooks the leg. Gonna score 2 points to kick off the tournament, and no. Brendan Steele just popping that shoulder up. Both men hitting top tier moves. What does David Cassidy and Brendan Steele got to do to put each other away here? Irish whip into the corner. David Cassidy, what does he have on his mind? Oh, nailed him to the bottom rope there. And David Cassidy sizing him up. Looking, drive-by drop kick. And that could be it for Brendan Steele. David Cassidy moves in, hooks the leg. Can Brendan Steele kick out? No, he can't. David Cassidy picking up the first fall and 2 points to his name. Bam. A huge victory for David Cassidy over the former United States champion. And with that, David Cassidy instantly moving to the top of the food chain, but who will join him by the end of the night? Because we still got 6 more matches in the A block. Oh, this is going to be a fun one. And here we go, second match of the night. And here comes the former NCW Junior Heavyweight Champion, Nero. Losing that title to Marco Garcia at NCW Invincible. However, Nero, considered maybe one of the best because he has held not one but 2 championships here in NCW, the 6-man tag team titles and the junior heavyweight title. No doubt about it, he's history so far in season 3 screams All-Star, but can he become the 2019 All-Stars champion? I mean, look at the previous winner, DJ Young. His career started on winning the light heavyweight title, and he moved through the divisions into the All-Stars tournament to become the world heavyweight champion and the main event of Chaos Mania 2. Can Nero follow in his footsteps and become the 2019 All-Stars champion? And there you see the first ever NXW World Champion, a former 2-time NCW Live Champion, and also a former NXW Internet Champion. James Falcon, no stranger to gold. But the question is, can he pick up this tournament victory and become potentially the first man in history to win both the NXW and the NCW World Heavyweight titles? Because sure, David Cassidy is the current NCW World Champion, but he never held a title that James Falcon or Bruce Kendrick held. That'll be a huge opportunity if he can survive this 3-month long tournament. But it all starts in your first match. Can he pick up the win against the Grace of the Universe, Nero? Oh, massive slap there to the head. Nero taking a little bit of offense there, pushed him into the corner. The referee, clean break there between the two men. Ooh, kick to the body. Perfect run, it goes into the cover. 1. Nero looking for a quick pin attempt, but it's not going to come at the hands of James Falcon. No siree. Oh, massive forearm there. James Falcon looking Irish whip. Here comes a rebound. Nero goes over James Falcon. Falcon was looking for the drop kick, but could not connect. And now the ground game by Nero, surprising considering he is one of the top high flyers in NCW. But around the waist lock, throwing Falcon to the ground. Kick there, caught. Oh, tried for a lariat. Got taken down with a drop toe hold, hung up against the second rope. But Falcon able to get back to his feet, but missed the enziguri, and now once again coming off the ropes, there's a drop kick. But James Falcon jacks the jaw when Nero tried to pick him up. Here he goes, floats over, looking DDT to plant the former junior heavyweight champion. And Nero quickly rolling out of harm's way, forearm to the face, another one. Sets him up, top rope. And Falcon has bad intentions in mind. Here he goes, looking super. Oh, Falcon arrow off the top rope, hooks the leg. 1. Ooh, only a 1 count. You've seen him pick up victories off the superplex Falcon arrow combination, but this is a little too early in the match to go for the cover. Ooh, as Nero tried to go for the enziguri in the corner, no luck. Falcon chopped to the chest, rolls him down and sets him up for a 100% drop kick to the side of the head. Just no slowing down for the former 2-time NCW Live Champion, as Nero got hung up on the top rope. Counter there, and Nero, James Falcon stopped him in his tracks, and now they're going to go face breaker on the knee. And Falcon rolls him over now. What's he thinking? Looking Dragon Slayer, but Nero's hand reaching for that bottom rope. And James Falcon looking to put Nero away here. Looking for the spinning Falcon driver. And that could be it. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Ooh, and Nero just got the shoulder up. James Falcon almost tying the leaderboard with David Cassidy with 2 points. And the first win of the tournament. Or the first win of his tournament run. But Nero jacks the jaw. Here he goes. Can he get the big man up? Yes, he can. Sit out powerbomb. Doesn't go for the cover, however. Did you just handspring over him? Nero wasting a little bit of time here. James Falcon turns around. Oh, right into a clothesline. And a second one. Falcon tried to go for the kick, got caught with the leg sweep. There's Nero now. Looking for the universal knee, or the satellite knee I should say. And set up. Well, he would be perfect if Nero went to the other corner, but here he goes looking for the universal swanton bomb. And laid out in the middle of the ring. James Falcon, gets hit with that lariat. Nero rolls him over. Here he goes looking for a submission here. Middle of the ring. Can he tap out James Falcon? No, Falcon quickly breaks the lock. Nero back to his feet. James Falcon scoops him up. Mikinochu driver. And now twisting the neck, tweaking it before looking to pick him back up. And now Falcon rolling kick to the body, or spinning kick to the body. Now off the rebound drop kick, a second one. And now goes for the arm trapped neck breaker. But look how quickly Nero gets back to his feet to hit that drop kick. But James Falcon able to kick Nero off. And here he goes looking to break the face again. And Nero could have been out of it, but no, still fighting. That's a fight he used to become the 3rd ever junior heavyweight champion. Oh, tried for a running knee, but Falcon sidestepped. And here he goes looking for that spinning Falcon driver a second time. If he hits this, it could have been over. But Nero needed a head sliding kick. And here we go. Looking for that universal cutout. Oh, that could be it. Falcon could be out. If Nero can score the pin, this may be over. Or this would be over. And there's the 3. Nero picking up the next set of points in this tournament. David Cassidy on 2 points. Nero on 2 points. Bam! Straight on the knee. Tried for this universal swanton bomb, but no. Falcon was able to roll out of the way. And the fight continued. As James Falcon seemed to be one up on Nero the entire way. But that's only the start of this path of the All-Stars tournament. Oh, this is going to be a fun one. And here we go, third match of the round, and here comes the Grand Slam champion, Andy Cox. So far this year started as one half of the World Tag Team Champions before moving on to win the NCW Live Championship at the World Cup, ending Christopher Gates' reign as champion, and finally becoming the Grand Slam champion, because in the 3 years of being in NCW, he has won the World Tag Team titles, he has won the Light Heavyweight Championship, he has won the World Tag Team titles, and he's won the NCW Live Championship, as well as winning the United States title. I believe the first Chaos Mania, he went into Chaos Mania 1 as the United States champion. And only one handful of people who have competed in not one, not two, but 3 All-Stars tournaments dating back to 2017, when it was under a different format, when it was single elimination. Andy Cox made it to the semi-finals of a 16-man tournament. Last year he was in the B block alongside the eventual winner DJ Young, and now Andy Cox in the A block. Will this year finally be his year? Will Andy Cox be the main event of NCW Chaos Mania 3? Could we see the Prince of Mardi Gras as the World Heavyweight Champion? Or could it be this man, a newcomer in NCW, Richard Knight? A man who has yet to win championship gold, but it's come close, considering the only time he's had a shot was competing in a #1 contenders tournament, making it to the finals. But more, he was impressive in the King of the Ring tournament, going all the way to the 4th round before being eliminated by Sinastrid. But can Richard Knight become All-Stars champion? Can he close out the main event? Can he prove that he belongs in the main event of the biggest show of the year? Because I'll say it 100 times over, this man will be a world champion. He will be a champion someday, but will he be a world champion? Well, let's see how far he can go up against a former light heavyweight champion. Andy Cox looks like he's got the height advantage, but that doesn't stop Richard Knight going for a Superman punch, a quick pin attempt. Even a referee was surprised at how quickly Richard Knight came out of that corner. And massive spine buster there by Richard Knight. Kick there to the chest. Richard looking to drag him middle of the ring. No, drag him away from the ropes. Stomp to the rib cage. Oh, and went for the knee to the spine. However, Andy Cox was able to roll out of the way, but ran right into that stun gun. And here we go into the side headlock now. Andy Cox in trouble. Richard Knight between him and the ropes, as he's looking to strangle out the life of Andy Cox, but no, Andy able to roll through, turn it around into a side headlock of his own. Oh, as he kind of got connected with the back elbow of that Superman punch attempt. But off the arm drag, Andy Cox back in control, double axe handle to the back of the head, followed up with a knee drop to the rib cage. And now looking to pick him back up. Andy Cox, forearm to the face. Looking to scoop him up. Oh, and a slam in the corner, throwing him to the middle of the ring. Before dropping in for the cover. Ooh, only a one, not even a 1 count. Here we go, big headbutt, but no. Elbow struck, and a clothesline sends out the Prince of Mardi Gras. There's Richard Knight now on the hunt. But Andy Cox, oh, massive slap there. Richard Knight may have taken a little bit of issue with that, considering the massive lariat that followed the slap, and a second one. Okay, I think it might have got on his bad side just a little bit more than I thought. But Richard Knight now heading top rope, looking to go middle of the ring with the elbow drop, but no. Andy Cox was able to roll out of the way, quickly recovering, looking to pick that leg. You knew he was looking for the Andy surprise, but Richard Knight stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, and look at this, into the Samoan drop. So quickly Richard Knight can turn things around, but can he score the 2 points needed in this match? No. Here it is now, tweaking the neck of Andy Cox. Ooh, and headfirst into the mat. Richard Knight looking to put him away here, but Andy Cox counters it with a leg sweep. Oh, and look at that, a kiss farewell by the Prince of Mardi Gras as he drags him into the away from the ropes, but Richard Knight still boot to the face. Oh, and sends him crashing to the floor again with that lariat. This time, instead of rolling out, he's looking to make the jump. High risk, high reward. Oh, as Andy Cox was able to avoid disaster until he took a good right hand to the mouth. And now what does Richard Knight have in mind for Andy Cox? Looking to throw him into the ring. Rolls him over head first into the ring apron, followed up with a high knee. As Richard Knight once again heading top rope, Andy Cox rolling away, and oh, this time tried for the knee drop, and once again Andy rolled out of the way. Double stomp to the face as Andy Cox looking for that quick pin attempt. Can he score the 3 off a Richard Knight mistake? No, only a 1 count. Stop bowing him, stupid fans. Oh, look at this, picking the leg this time. Richard Knight trying to fight back, but it's only doing more damage as he got turned into a ball. And here comes the Andy surprise. Will Andy Cox be able to score the win? An embarrassing defeat it would be for Richard Knight, but able to kick out. Did not want to go down like that, especially in the first round of the All-Stars tournament. And Andy Cox now, kick to the body, here he goes, thinking the Mardi Gras kiss. Oh, and that could be it. Andy Cox lays on top into the cover. 1, 2, and Richard Knight just got the shoulder up off that lax pin. As Andy Cox now eats a knee to the ribcage. Richard Knight, oh, got nailed with the forearm. Another one. Andy Cox ducks under, coming off the ropes with a massive spine buster. And look at Richard Knight crawling into the corner, but Andy Cox hot on his heels. Oh, and a stomp to the chest. Andy Cox quickly picks him up. Here he goes, looking to Irish whip into the corner. Massive splash, nobody home. Richard Knight thinking, oh, what's this move? Into the flatliner. rolls him over into the cover, but fingers hit the bottom rope. Been a back and forth clash thus far. As Richard Knight now hooking the arms around the waist, looking straight jacket, German suplex. And Andy Cox is just lifeless right now. As Richard Knight now looking Irish whip, sends him over the top rope once more. And doesn't want to avoids going to the top rope again. Due to the fact that it hasn't been good for him thus far. And now hooks the head, thinking suplex on the outside. And now here he goes, picks him back up. Oh, and his back gave out. Andy Cox with a double axe handle right to the heart of Richard Knight. Kick to the body. Oh, and a shot to the spine there. That's the reason Richard Knight's back gave out, because of the damage Andy Cox has been doing to his midsection. And here we go, back in the ring goes Richard Knight. Andy Cox follows after. Oh, and look at this. Smashes the knee into the mat. Tried to pick him up, and no. Got his jaw jacked there. Richard Knight now. Samoan drop again. But Andy Cox refusing to stay down. Dumps Richard Knight out of the ring. Well, what's Andy Cox thinking here? On the outside, no less. He hits this, it could be lights out for Richard Knight. The Mardi Gras kiss, but there's no false count anywhere. Hitting that was just to add injury to insult. Pendulum backbreaker. Richard Knight can't even defend himself right now. Andy Cox side into the rib breaker, but Richard Knight just throws him back in the ring. Andy Cox back to his feet as Richard Knight meets him. Oh, and smashes his head into the top turnbuckle. A second wind for Richard Knight, perhaps. But this could be his last gasp. And here he goes. Oh, headbutt there by Andy Cox. Picks the leg again. Andy Cox ties him up once more. Oh, and another Andy surprise a second time. Andy Cox just goes into the cover. 1, 2, and Richard Knight just pops the shoulder. Like we said before, didn't want to go out like that, but Andy Cox heading up to the top rope. Looking for the Mardi Gras last dance, but lands on no one. And Richard Knight, oh my god, that could be it. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and out of nowhere Richard Knight picks up the win. One mistake out of Andy Cox was all it took for Richard Knight to pick up the 2 points. What a match it was between these two. Cold, calculating Andy Cox got under Richard Knight's skin. Set him up multiple times for the win, but the Mardi Gras kiss on the outside, not sure the reasoning for that. If he hit it in the ring, that could have guaranteed a 3 count. But look at this. Caught him off that last dance. And a huge victory over a Grand Slam champion to earn his first 2 points in this tournament. And here comes DJ Young to defend his All-Stars crown. The 2018 NCW All-Stars champion. And that tournament changed his career by sending him to the main event of Chaos Mania, defeating Gutter for the NCW Undisputed Championship in the main event. Can he do back-to-back? Can he win the All-Stars tournament for a second year in a row? And this time go to Chaos Mania to become the World Heavyweight Champion. A former 3-time NCW Light Heavyweight Champion, a former NCW Intercontinental Champion, a former NCW 2-time Cruiserweight Champion, one half of the first and only NCW Alpha Tag Team Champions, not to mention a 2-time NCW World Heavyweight Champion, and also a former NCW Live Champion. Look at that, he looks ready to go tonight against one of the men he trained down in NXW, Showtime Bobby Jones. X Factor vs Showtime. And there you see the former NXW World Tag Team Champion, a former NCW Hardcore Champion. Not to mention Bobby Jones, I believe, made it to the final 8 of the King of the Ring tournament before being eliminated by Marco Garcia. Would have been huge for Bobby Jones if he could make it that far, but tonight is all about those 2 points. But in his mind, deep within his psyche, this is payback for the hell DJ Young put him through in NXW back in season 1. I mean, week in, week out, any chance Bobby Jones had an opportunity, DJ Young sent Dave Rogers to execute him, to injure him, to try to take him out. Because all DJ Young saw him as, well, all DJ Young saw him as was a burden to the NXW roster. And now fighting in the first round of the All-Stars tournament just shows you how far he has come in NCW. But will he be able to get revenge against the X Factor and kick off this tournament with 2 points? Ooh, forearm to the face there. DJ Young pump kick to the head. Ooh, and a solid kick there. DJ Young drops the knee to the back of the skull. Look at that, just taunting everyone. But Bobby Jones swing and a miss. DJ Young, dragon suplex. There we go, jacks the jaw, and now heel kick to the face. Bobby Jones, stomp to the arm, and a second one. I really should have considered putting faces in this tournament. Oh, tried for a stomp there, nobody home. Heel kick by Bobby Jones, bringing the fight to a Grand Slam champion. And here he goes, atomic drop, and DJ drops to his, well, I was going to say to his knees, but he went further than that. And all this pent-up aggression coming out of Bobby Jones here tonight, but it could cost him if he loses too much focus, as he went for the first fall of the match, but only a 1 count. And now looking at Irish whip into the corner. DJ Young in trouble, but no, hits the back elbow. No elbow pads, that's just pure bone striking you in the jaw. And here he goes, scoops him up, maybe thinking Michinoku driver, but Bobby Jones able to slide out the back door and nailed the lariat as soon as DJ Young turned around to take him out of the ring. And now with the fight outside the ring, Bobby Jones looking to continue his advantage. Smashing DJ Young's head against the ring apron. And here we go, just raking the eyes, shot to the face there, blocked. DJ Young pump kick to the head. And now back up, Hook there, caught the leg. And Bobby Jones, body blow, another one, just striking him straight in the head. But a quick reversal sends Bobby Jones back in the ring. DJ Young on the hunt. Tried to grip him around the waist. Bobby Jones with a perfectly timed counter, and here he goes. Northern Light suplex, floats over. And looking to hit the Brainbuster. Calls out the intermission. And it could be enough to put away DJ Young, but no. DJ able to kick out at the 2 count. But now Bobby Jones looking to end the show, looking to go with the Showtime breaker, and that's gotta be it. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, but again DJ Young able to kick out. Oh, and now Bobby Jones is firing off these elbows. A trifecta. DJ Young jacks the jaw. Oh, and a running knee takes him down. And now DJ Young just throwing hands. It's gonna make Bobby Jones suffer here. Here goes Irish Whip into the corner. Bad place to be. But Bobby Jones able to fight out whatever DJ Young was thinking, and now picks him up. Hits a Scorpion Death Drop. And here we go, looking DDT to the leg. DJ Young in trouble. But Bobby Jones turns him around, stomp to the arm. Ooh, leg sweep there. Into the splash. And DJ Young looking to put Bobby Jones away with a twisted X. That could be it. Hooks the leg. Middle of the ring. 1, 2. No. How did Bobby Jones kick out of that? I don't think the title is going to be defended on 205 and NXT and NXT UK. Because NXT and NXT UK is pre-recorded, so it's like, oh, someone in NXT or NXT UK won the belt. But the thing is, hey, it's recorded, so it's not like we would know until like a couple of weeks later, and by that time they would have lost the belt anyway. WWE wants to try to avoid NXT spoilers, so they're not going to put the live title on, or the 24/7 title on their brands. Here we go, Irish Whip over the top rope. DJ Young takes a shot to the face. And Bobby Jones now moving in on the hunt. Oh my god, just drove his face right into the mat. And now Bobby Jones looking to pick the leg, but DJ Young counters. Oh, and a massive elbow strike followed up with a super kick attempt. Leg caught. Counter for counter. This is just getting more and more personal as the match continues. Bobby Jones goes for a shot to the rib. Forearm attacks. And a backbreaker there. Backbreaker, neckbreaker. Either way, DJ Young went down hard on that knee. Was still able to counter. Oh, was looking for that super kick again. But Bobby Jones with the counter. And here he goes. Looking to launch the X Factor. Oh my god, rib first into the post. They said they can challenge for the title, but they didn't say on what brand. It's like, oh, an NXT guy just rocks up and wins the belt. That's cool. But they didn't say, oh, you've got to take the belt to NXT. But here we go. A second Showtime breaker. That could be it. 1, 2, 3. And Bobby Jones picks up the 2 points against a former World Heavyweight Champion and the 2018 All-Stars Champion, off to a terrible start, considering he was 12-1 last year. But what an impressive performance out of Bobby Jones to pick up the 2 points. There was the first Showtime breaker, but not enough to put DJ Young down. But look at this massive snap DDT. And there's a Twisted X by DJ Young, but not enough to put Bobby Jones away. Fair enough. Oh, look at that. 2 points for Bobby Jones. As we move on to our next match. No, oh, you can, but I mean, we're going to go straight into the B block after that. After this one's done. They're all really good matches too. And here we go, a match that we've seen in the NCW King of the Ring tournament, a match that we've seen for the Intercontinental title, a match that we've seen, and now it's a match that we're going to be seeing in the All-Stars tournament. I don't know why you'd even watch Double or Nothing. But here comes a multi-time champion between NXW and NCW, and NXW World Tag Team Champion, NCW Wildcard Tag Team Champion, NCW World Tag Team Champion, and also a NCW Intercontinental Champion. Alex Wolf said he wants the world title, and what a better way to prove it than by winning the All-Stars tournament and heading to the main event of Chaos Mania 3. The first time Alex Wolf is competing in such a tournament. At least in NCW's, under NCW's banner. But let's not forget his tag team partner in the B block, Lance Romance. So Natural Romance, they got to come to Tokyo, Japan together, much like the Bounty Hunters did. speaking of, Alex Wolf will no doubt be fighting both of those. David Cassidy and Tony Lee Williams somewhere down the line. But here comes the former two-time NCW Intercontinental Champion Blake Adams. Looking at the man, does he suit the All-Stars mesh? Does he look like an All-Stars? Perhaps not, but he feels like an All-Star considering the career he has had, defeating Alex Wolf in the King of the Ring tournament, moving up to around the final, to about the 4th round before he lost to Marco Garcia. And then that feud he had with Joey Harmon over the Intercontinental title. That's the reason why this man has landed in the All-Stars tournament. What a career changer would be if he could become the 2019 All-Stars champion. And it could all begin the same way he won the Intercontinental title, by beating Alex Wolf. The official cool guy. Sup? There we go. Hooks the head now. Snap suplex there by Blake Adams. He's fighting like there is a goal in mind, and of course, why would you not? But look how quickly Alex Wolf can turn things around. It's been quite some time since we haven't seen Alex Wolf with championship gold around his waist. Oh, look at that. He says, I've got the brains to beat him this time. I've learnt from our last 3 encounters. So Alex Wolf now looking to drag him towards the stairs, but no, Blake Adams able to stop him. Not sure if brains can beat heart, or a knee to the face for that matter. And here we go now. Hooks the head, kick to the body there by Alex Wolf. Look at these strikes raining down, but a forearm stops him. And a massive lariat. Blake Adams gets thrown back into the ring. Alex Wolf on the hunt. And look at this. Oh, butterfly gutbuster. And now into the rapid fire shots to the forehead. Alex Wolf, quick, precise strikes as he goes in for the cover, but only a 1 count on the man who took away his Intercontinental Championship. Oh, big mistake by Blake Adams. Showing off to the fans is one thing, but you need to show off to the fans when you can do some damage, because Alex Wolf going to take advantage. Sit out powerbomb, deadlift style. And stomp to the face. Looking for that sit out powerbomb again, 2nd time. I think Lance Romance taught him how to hit those powerbombs. It doesn't quite have the same effect that Lance uses to put away his opponents, as there's a fisherman's brainbuster. And Alex Wolf, feeling close to a victory, knocks Blake Adams down to his knees, and a strike to the jaw. And look at this. Could be looking for a submission here, or take out the legs of Blake Adams. But I wonder what would it be like if Alex Wolf faced Lance Romance in the finals. A block winner versus B block winner. An opportunity of a lifetime on the line. Which one would walk out with an opportunity at the main event of Chaos Mania 3? And Blake Adams sit out powerbomb. Oh, look at this. Blake Adams clothesline sends Alex Wolf to the outside. Here he goes, full head of steam. Over the top rope with the moonsault. I'd have to put a 30-minute time limit on that, man. Look at this, strike him down, knee to the side of the head. Oh, tried for a shot there, but got caught. Forearm. Alex Wolf looking to get Blake Adams back in the ring now. Well, what does the Natural do here? Looking to target the leg a little more. Kick to the chest. There's Alex Wolf. Oh, look at this, into the Lion Tamer. Blake Adams in trouble. And there's a submission. Alex Wolf picks up the first submission win, but 2 points for the Natural. Blake Adams went high risk, high reward. Yes, he hit that moonsault over the top rope, but it was Alex Wolf who got the last laugh by locking it. Like a wolf, just ripping and tearing into his opponent until death was assured. And Alex Wolf could feast on the 2 points, courtesy of the man who took away his Intercontinental title. And you know that would feel good to get revenge on the man who ended your reign as a dual champion in the first round of the All-Stars tournament. I've never seen him use a submission move before. But congratulations to the first man in history to hold 3 belts in NCW. The world title may be on the horizon, considering depending on how the rest of this tournament plays out. Sup XWC. That reminds me, who is kicking off the first round of the B block? Ah, hey, Bullet Adams is kicking off the first round. I think that's a cool entrance to every match. And here comes Tyler Wilson, former NXW Internet Champion, former NXW World Heavyweight Champion, former NCW 2-time Live Champion. Tyler Wilson looking to become a part of destruction through this entire tournament. 12 men stand in his way of becoming a World Heavyweight Champion. And he looks to annihilate each and every one of them, judge them guilty for not being worthy of being in the same ring as him. But he's got to kick things off with a former Grand Slam champion if he has any hopes of becoming the first man to ever hold both the NXW and NCW world titles. And there is Tony Lee Williams competing in his second All-Stars tournament. Didn't win the first one, came close to winning the A block, however. He was in the final 4 of the A block brackets, but was not able to make it to the match that could have crowned him a shot at the world title. However, it did change his career around because he went on to put on the best match in NCW history at NCW Chaos Mania 2 against Eddie Knight for the Intercontinental title. And Tony Lee Williams, can you be looking to recreate that magic again in this tournament? As Tyler Wilson has the height advantage over Tony. That's rare. And look at that massive power slam to put down the veteran almost instantly. Here we go, coming off the ropes. Massive slam puts down Tony Lee Williams again. But a leg sweep there, misses a kick. Tony in trouble. Oh my god, massive power slam there. But a shoulder tackle knocks down Tyler Wilson. Tony Lee Williams is looking to get some advantage or some offense off. Tony Lee Williams, no doubt about it, wants to pick up the win, much like his bounty hunter tag team partner David Cassidy did earlier tonight. But at the way this match is going, Tyler Wilson not going to let that one happen. Looking for the first fall off those two rib kicks or lower back kicks, but Tony Lee Williams quickly able to get the shoulder up. And now looking to pick him back up, Tyler Wilson. Irish whip off the ropes. Coming in, looking for the boot, got caught with a kick to the knee. Oh, and a massive crossbody. I could have pizza if I wanted to, but yeah, too early for pizza. Ooh, tries for a headbutt, but nobody home. Tyler Wilson, massive lariat, takes out Tony Lee Williams. Tony, a 5-time world champion. The first ever champion of champions, the last ever NCW world champion. Not to mention the 2-time NCW Omega champion and the first ever undisputed champion. Then you also add Intercontinental and United States Championship gold, along with 3 World Tag Team Championship reigns, a 6-man tag team title reign, and also his latest achievement, the NCW Live Championship. Oh, shot there to the face, one to the body. Tony Lee Williams in trouble, because here comes the Judgment Bomb. Oh my god, and Tony Lee Williams is just getting treated like a child at the hands of the judge, the jury, and the executioner, Tyler Wilson, as he goes in for the cover of the powerbomb, but only a 2 count. And Tyler Wilson now looking to put Tony Lee Williams down once and for all, pick up those 2 points. And here he goes, looking for the Judgment Hammer. And there it is, brings down the hammer, and that could be it. Justice could have been served to Tony Lee Williams, but no, Tony just pops the shoulder up. Shoulder tackle there. Tony Lee Williams needs to turn things around, but Tyler Wilson continuing the devastation. He's back to his feet, shot to the rib cage. Here we go, Irish whip coming in off the ropes. Oh, looking for that boot, but Tony caught him. Oh my god, what a belly-to-belly suplex that was. Now Tony Lee Williams hooks that arm. Takes the big man down to one knee, but look at these body blows to break the lock. Oh, and a shot to the face. Tyler Wilson just been on another level tonight, but Tony Lee Williams knee to the face. Here he goes, kick to the body. Single knee face buster. That's the opportunity Tony Lee Williams was looking for. And now looking to run down the big man with a Tony Lee Williams running knee strike. Quickly back to his feet, kick to the body, got blocked, clothesline by the big man, or bigger man. as he drags Tony Lee Williams near the center of the ring, stomps the face. Funny enough, we have not seen blood all night. 1, 2. Ooh, and a kick out there by Tony Lee Williams. Shot to the rib cage. Oh, and there's that clothesline from hell. Hooks the leg, but foot slid under the bottom rope, and Tony could have had the win there if not for the foot under the bottom rope. Tony nailed that out of desperation. But there's the power game by Tyler Wilson. And now head first into the top turnbuckle. We're going to set Tony Lee Williams up on the top rope. This is a bad place to be for Tony. Oh, looking for that bicycle kick. Oh, here he goes. Another overhead belly-to-belly suplex. And now into the Dragon Sleeper. Tyler Wilson's long arms able to get to the ropes to break it. Oh, and what the fuck was that? I think Tony was looking for that running knee and got caught with an elbow. And here we go, spinning kick. Tony in trouble. One knee in front of Tyler Wilson, and that is a bad place to be. As Tyler Wilson now could be thinking another powerbomb. Oh no, shoulder breaker. That could be the beginning of the end for Tony Lee Williams as he drags himself back to his feet. Hooks ahead. Tyler Wilson looking to bring down the hammer a second time. Oh, that could be it. The hammer of justice. 1, 2. No. That should have been 3. If that was any other man, it could have been. But Tony Lee Williams, he uses this All-Stars tournament to turn his career around. He wants to prove that he can be the main event of Chaos Mania, that he can be World Heavyweight Champion again. But the way Tyler Wilson has been treating him this entire match, he might not even make it to Chaos Mania. Oh my god, what a shot there. As Tony Lee Williams gets slung over the top rope, hits the floor. And the judge, the jury, and the executioner are looking to take the fight to the outside. And here we go, now hooks the head. Neck breaker from the big man. And that's only going to do worse for Tony's. Oh, as he gets slung into the barricade. And look at this, drops him face first. But Tony Lee Williams looking to fight back here. Massive cross body. And here we go, kick to the knee. Drop kick there to the chest. And his head went through the barricade. And this fight continues. Spinning kick there to the body. Enziguri attempt nobody home. As Tony Lee Williams got taken down to one knee with that one punch. And an Irish, well, not an Irish whip, but thrown it down the ringside area. Luckily for these men, no announce tables to get caught on. As Tyler Wilson, look at this power game, picking up Tony Lee Williams. Oh, was going to smash him into the post. But Tyler Wilson's back gave out on him. And now Tony Lee Williams has him up. Oh my god. Fireman's carry into the right hook. Just a power game out of Tony. Could be looking for it again. No, this time Death Valley Driver. But all this damage is just making it easier for them to pick up the win once they return to the ring. Speaking of, Tony throws him back in. Referee checking on Tyler Wilson as Tony Lee Williams looking to take his head off with another running knee, and there's blood in the water. All Stars has become hardcore. And now Tony Lee Williams sizing up the big man. You gotta think Tyler Wilson is loopy. Oh, and there's that clothesline from hell. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and Tony Lee Williams picks up the 2 points, starting off this tournament. No doubt about it. That was probably one of Tony Lee Williams' hardest fought matches in the All-Stars tournament. Considering Tyler Wilson had the power game this entire match. But there's a reason why Tony Lee Williams is a 5-time world champion. And I'm not talking about like junior titles to world titles, because yes, cruiserweight, light heavyweight, junior heavyweight, they do count as world titles, but I mean the top title. I mean, what, you got K-Dog at 2, you got Dave Rogers at 2, you have DJ Young at 2, you have Gutter at 3, you've got Okada at like 4. But speaking of, here we go. 2 former world champions looking to do battle to find out who will get the final 2 points of round 1 in the A block. Clarko Oliver Morrison versus Ken Phillips. This should be a physical fucking match. I'm gonna love watching that for 3 months. But here comes Clark Oliver Morrison, almost winning the World Heavyweight Championship a second time in his career at NCW Invincible in that fatal 4-way match. First, Dave Rogers was eliminated, and then the champion Jaden Shadow came down to Clark Oliver Morrison and K-Dog. However, much like their previous encounter, K-Dog was the one who walked out 2-time NCW World Heavyweight Champion, not this man. And Clark Oliver Morrison, you know what he wants. He wants to main event Chaos Mania 3, much like he main evented the first one. At Chaos Mania 2, he was dubbed down from the NCW World Championship main event to a fatal 4-way hardcore title match. But it was still Clark Oliver Morrison that walked out with the hardcore belt 2-0 at Chaos Mania, wants to make it 3-0 with the World Heavyweight Championship once again on the line. Coming in as the challenger going in as the champion, leaving as a champion, coming in as a challenger, wants to leave this 2-time world champion. But here comes Ken Phillips. No longer can call himself the King of the Ring. That's why he's dropped the cape, that's why he's dropped the crown. But he still hasn't dropped that ruthless personality that has brought him success to become an NCW light heavyweight champion to become an NCW Intercontinental champion, a world tag team champion, and the world heavyweight champion. Not to mention a 3-time King of the Ring champion. That's back when the King of the Ring title was defended like it was a championship. Last year he defended the King of the Ring title in a triple threat TLC match against Dylan Nyrock and the eventual winner of that match, Joey Hartman. Oh, look at that, he is just staring a hole through Clark Oliver Morrison. And here we go, this is two of British finest looking to do battle here. Oh, and a big back body drop. Look at this, punches just raining down. Clark Oliver Morrison able to avoid the chop and hits the drop kick, but Ken staggered, did not hit the ground. Oh, but the second drop kick took him down. It's Clark Oliver Morrison now looking to go for the Irish whip in the corner, massive lariat to the back of the head, and Ken Phillips in trouble as Clark Oliver Morrison drops him on the top rope, throat first. Oh, look how quickly Ken Phillips can turn things around. There he goes, sizing him up, hooks him in the face, and down goes Clark. Nearly knocked the goatee right off his chin. And now Ken, I think he just cranked his neck there for those headbutts. They say never headbutt a Samoan person. Well, next worst thing, don't headbutt a British man. I'm pretty sure someone like Ken, someone like Clark have the hardest heads in the business. Well, someone like Ken anyway. Here we go. Massive knee to the back. And look how quickly Clark had to get out of dodge as Ken Phillips takes the fight to the outside, but Clark taking the fight back in the ring. If he hits that golden DDT, he doesn't want to drag the carcass of Ken Phillips back into the ring, but that run and headbutt may have just sealed the deal. Oh, as Ken Phillips hits that, I guess you call it a snapback suplex, half and half-ish. As the headbutt's now raining down. Yet again, that's like not 8 or 9 headbutts straight to the head so far in this match. As he quickly looks for the pin. No, Clark Oliver Morrison still fighting. He has a pinfall victory over the current world heavyweight champion, at least in recent memory. Back before Dave Rogers became the 2-time world champion, so Clark Oliver Morrison believes if Dave Rogers is still the champion by Chaos Mania 3, that he will become a 2-time world champion if he can survive the All-Stars tournament. But Ken Phillips, he wants to be the first man in history to call himself the King of the Ring champion and the All-Stars champion, because last year he was not in this tournament since he was the King of the Ring champion. I'm trying to think, what was Clark Oliver Morrison doing at that time? Oh, that's right, he was competing for the 6-man tag team titles at this time last year against Unstable, and he pretty much learned that was a fucking mistake. Oh my god, Cannonball Senton in the corner. This tournament, you're going to see people pull out moves they've never used before to pick up those 2 points. And here we go now. Clark Morrison looking for that sit-out pile driver, but Ken Phillips, power game, turns it around to hit his own tombstone. And this is bad for Clark Oliver Morrison, because if Ken Phillips hits this, it's all over. Hooks the arms, looking, Reaper's wings, and that could be it. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and Ken Phillips picking up an easy victory over Clark Oliver Morrison. So 7 men are on 2 points. 7 men are all in first place. Well, when will it be that those 7 men finally decide who will become the one to represent A Block? David Cassidy, Richard Knight, Bobby Jones, Nero, Tony Lee Williams, and now Ken Phillips, all on those 2 points. Oh hey, well, either Nero or Richard Knight's going to be 4 points. Tony or Bobby's going to be 4 points. And either Ken or Alex is going to be 4 points. But that's when we go to next week's round 2. But for now, that has been it for the round 1 of A Block of the 2019 All-Stars Tournament. If you enjoyed any of the matches, hit that like button, share with your friends, subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. Hit that bell button to stay up to date when we go live with NCW action, because you're going to see a lot of it for the next 3 months. But you can also follow NCW on Twitter at NCWXTREME to stay up to date with everything news related in the Neo Chaos Wrestling universe. You can also follow NCW's developmental or other brand, NXW, ran by DJ Young, at NXW Wrestling. But either way, that's been it for round 1. Tune in very shortly for round 1 of the B Block. Until then, this is Neo Extreme saying goodbye, good night, good luck, and see you later. Adios.